Yo, it's Sunday evening. You know what that means. It's time for you to debate wrestling with my friends. But before we get into that, I'm here to tell you what we got going on for the show. You already know. Temp check. We give you our hottest and our coldest wrestler of the week. We give you our match of the week. And SummerSlam was last night. We're going to talk about that. The return of Roman Reigns, the original Tribal Chief. Also, we got our top 50 wrestlers of the 2000s. So we're going to start that list today. All that and more right here on Chaz and Friends.
Warning. The following program is a collection of idiots talking about the happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, or the Infinite Plus network. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies, the 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please don't sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know we all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real chicken.
You're a whole mute.
Wow. Yo. It's your boy. It's your cousin. It's your nephew. It's the best wrestler in all of the Mid-Atlantic and the Don of the Grappital region. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chaz Evans, and let me introduce you, my friends, Chaz and Friends on the 3 Count Podcast debate show. Let me introduce you first. All right, he's the landlord of the Dog Pound. He's the man that runs the show because I don't do anything. I just talk trash. He is also the first and, quite frankly, the soon-to-be former Infinite Plus Network champion, all right, coming next weekend, all right, because I'm going to be the new champion, but he's going to be the former champion. But right now, he is the current champion, and he gives all the respect that he needs right now because he is the current champion, which is current, not in the future, because that will be me. But ladies and gentlemen, he is the Red Dog, Cliff Miller.
Hey, yo, it is the Air Force Veteran Intel Specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog. And yes, your current and still Infinite Plus champion. And you know what that means? Because next week, Chaz can't have this title because our match is in 2 weeks. That's
Same
when
thing, 2 weeks,
we'll,
1 week.
That's when we'll be facing off. And I will still be the Infinite Plus champion because you know what, Chaz, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Kind of like CM Punk, you just always seem to be a little distracted when things get the popping.
No, I don't. But whatever. Anyway, introducing next. He's not there because he's late yet again, folks. He's late, as always. That's what supervillains do. They're late. So as you can see in this box. Right there, all right. I don't know if you can see it. Can we put it? There you go. I'm gonna make sure it's big so everyone see. Oh, he's back. He's back. Right when I was gonna give you the solo.
What? Don't try to like shame me or something because I'm late. Man, fuck all of y'all.
Man, well, I didn't even say anything, you bitch.
God, yeah, no shit. Like, I'm over here all nice and quiet and stuff, and you over here
right?
Fucking mad shit. That's crazy, bro.
All I'm saying is I woke up choosing violence today. So all of y'all can get the smoke. I'm fighting for what I believe in.
You're gonna choke on that smoke.
Right,
I mean,
out.
You fighting for lateness. That's all you fighting for. Like I don't know who the fuck you talking to when you talking about we.
But say I was the same thing. I was like, "Where's the we in this?"
It's more so Chaz.
Ain't even do anything.
I know. We
it's
was
always
like,
Chaz.
You all trying to catch.
What are you talking about? Damien is wrong. There you go. All right then. So you and Chaz are my targets. I am sorry, Cliff. My bad.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna fuck you up.
Alrighty, then on that note, introducing Twitch Graves. All right, Lord Twitch of the House of Graves. And as you can see, all right, Damien is wrong.
At everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Even breathing.
We can continue.
God damn.
You know
Even
what?
breathing.
You know what? Your face.
Is beautiful and amazing.
So,
What's your point?
Yeah, well, it's not a face that your mother could love, so we're good.
Hey, why don't you just take your camera down a little bit, though? No,
I'm at both of them. No, but I say it was just Damien.
Once. Hey, there we go. Because once you do that, then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Howdy.
Hey, to put out there, we're actually live on Rumble for the first time ever. So, what's up, y'all?
Hello, people.
Oh yeah, and we're live on Kick as well.
Yes, thank you to everyone on. Oh, well, thank you to everyone on Rumble and Kick who's watching us live. Thank you for tuning in to this this debate on the top wrestlers of the 200s. I mean,
you keep saying
the
that, and
2000s, I
it's
can't
wrong
talk
every
about
time. It is the best
so,
wrestlers
but
since
before we get
2000. Man, you see how he's all
same thing of the 2000s. Same thing. Since 2000 of the 2000s, it's got to be from 2000.
Since
It's
2000.
still got to be in the 2000s.
You say of the 2000s, it sounds like it's just of like the decade of 2000s.
Damien, if you're talking, you're muted.
He's like, I know.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I saw your mouth moving and nothing was coming out. So I just wanted to make
debut on Rumble.
sure. Oh man. So anyway, if you haven't already done so, hit that follow button. Right. All of us, if you haven't already done so, follow us on all your favorite social media platforms at 3count_pod on Twitter and /X, however you want to call it. And then 3count_pod on everything else. All right. I promise you, we're on every social media app there is. Okay. We're on Threads, we're on Twitter, we're on X, we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Photo Bucket, OnlyFans. We're everywhere. Okay.
We are.
So make sure we are. So hit that subscribe button on OnlyFans. You can probably see some beautiful feet pics of Damien.
Yes.
Yes,
that's true.
Hit that follow and subscribe to us on YouTube. I can't even get through it. Like us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify. Shut up! I gotta get through it. Stop talking. I gotta get through it. iHeartRadio, 5-star frost splash off the.
Yo, we're not even 10 minutes in.
I know. That's the whole game up.
You're not, and I have lost control of the show. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through it. I got it. All right. Woosah, professionalism. Ooh.
That shit
all right.
Out the window. What you mean?
Oh, look, if you listen to us on the podcast version, look, thank you. We appreciate you. You already follow us on the podcast version, but tell a friend to follow us there. All right. Oh my God, let's get to it. Oh man, that was so funny. Temp check, right? Yeah, let's go. For those of you that don't know what temp check is, that's where we give you our hottest and or coldest wrestlers going into this week, and we give you our match of the week as a bonus. I always love doing this after a pay-per-view because it's fun to hear how most of the time the majority of our answers change from what it was Friday to Saturday night. So, temp check. What's the temperature like, Damien?
My coldest wrestler of the week is you, Chaz. Just being a bum-ass nigga.
Yeah.
I haven't even wrestled this week.
It's Chris Jericho. Exactly. That's why you cold. It's Jericho. I'm just fucking.
I'm rehabilitating my injuries.
Chris Jericho is my coldest wrestler of the year. Oh, yeah, that's right. Of the week.
Wow.
And my hottest? Ooh, my hottest. Dirty Dom.
Oh.
I
That's
was
not a
going to
bad
say
pick.
Roman, but I was going to.
That's why I put my one up.
No, I was going to pick Roman. Like, hands down, I was going to pick Roman. But I'm going to have to pick Dirty Dom. Player. Dude, dude, I'm sorry. The opening of SummerSlam, that whole entire thing. You know what, Dom? Hats off to you, sir. I ain't even mad at you.
I ain't even mad at you.
Nah, look, he picked the person that treated him with respect. Rhea got what she deserved. Just
That's
saying.
crazy because you were not saying
Think
this
about
2 months ago.
it. Think about what she did to. No, let's break this down right quick. Think about what she did to him when he was tagging with his dad. All that shit that he did to him. And then when he got with Judgment Day, she put him in so many different awkward spots that just was like setting this man's up for failure. So, like, I don't blame him. And what did Liv do for him for those 3 months? Treated him like a human being,
Whew.
like a man.
Got him multiple.
Bought him
places,
chicken
baby.
nuggets. Helped his boys get the tag team titles. Bought a PlayStation 5. What did Rhea
And
do?
destroyed it.
But that was out of anger. She didn't know the direction he was going, so I get it. At the end of the day, Rhea got what she deserved. Dirty Dom is my hottest wrestler of the week.
I'm okay with that pick, but your reasoning behind it was out of the wazoo, ass backwards. But okay,
How?
you were not saying that you weren't saying that 2 months ago. Now all of a sudden, Rhea was disrespecting Dom.
Doing the deep dive, looking into everything that has happened and reflecting after SummerSlam, it just became crystal clear. Just saying. It just is what it is. And then she act all like you telling me she wasn't watching Raw, like while she was out, Rhea, saying that Dom is trying to
She was. She said that she
late.
was.
So that means why she acting the way she was acting when she got back. You know this man was trying to stop it.
That's a valid point because like she did say that whole. Remember, she made that whole comment where she's like, "Where have you been for the last 3 months?" Like, bitch, you been see what I've been doing? I've been fighting off this girl named Liv Morgan. You here questioning my loyalty?
Exactly.
Bruh,
so again, as I say, just saying, man. Just look, as the world turns.
Yep. What's your match of the week, though?
All right.
Match of the week.
What's your match of the week?
My match of the week. It's going to probably be from SummerSlam. Give me Punk and Drew.
Yeah.
Through and through. Like, it wasn't like, the like a technical masterpiece. It was everything combined as a whole. Like the in ring, the story, just the dynamic of Seth being there, them throwing back to one of my favorite SummerSlam matches like ever between Undertaker and Bret Hart with Shawn Michaels as the guest special referee. Dude, that was
Dog, you know what's funny? When they said that, when they brought that same scenario up in the free show, because I've seen that match so many times because Damien has always told me you need to go watch this match. So I've seen that Bret Hart Undertaker match so many times. And so when I saw the finish, I went, "Oh, I know how they were going with this. Oh, we really are just stealing SummerSlam 90. We're just going to take it out."
SummerSlam 97.
And I went, literally SummerSlam 97. I was telling my wife that I was like, "Oh, this isn't it. They did this 15 years ago." But it is, man, such a great match. But it definitely stuck though. It was a great match.
It was a nice podcast. I said on the live stream when Punk came out with his Bret Hart gear. The first thing I said was, "What match are we playing off of again with Bret Hart?"
right?
He doesn't wear his pink gear unless he's doing something that has to do with Bret Hart specifically. And then I
Yep.
was just thinking about the whole time. I was like, what happened at SummerSlam? Like, we like legit was just going down the line trying to figure it out. And then I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was so mad.
and I
I
remember.
was 17, 100 years old. And when I saw that, I was very, very upset. I
remember.
So
I remember that was on. They put that match. I remember. I'm showing. I'm not really dating myself, but they don't do it no more. But before the pay per view, before you would buy the pay per views, I remember like Dish Network had the Scott Stanford used to do the little preview show on the pay per view on the pay per view channel, and they would like give you like oh, this is what happened at this SummerSlam, and this was one of the free matches they gave you. One of the years of SummerSlam, and I remember being in Virginia watching this match, and I go, "Oh wow, that's Shawn Michaels!" And then when Shawn, he hit him with the chair, I went, "Oh my God, Shawn, what did you do?"
Oh, I was so mad.
And yeah, so that match has just been. I know that match just specifically. I could tell you that match literally. I could give you from spot to spot to spot that match. Seen it so many times, but it's a great match to pull from.
Oh no!
Nonetheless, it's a great match to pull from. What you
played
got,
fine.
Twitch? What's the temperature like?
My hottest. I gotta go with Damien and say Dom. I want to say Roman so bad, Chaz, because that was exactly what we knew was going to happen. But like Damien said, the storytelling with what Dominic did is great. I like seeing it. My coldest, however, is CM Punk, because you sat there on Monday Night Raw screaming about how Drew does nothing but dumb himself out of opportunities. And what did you do over a fucking bracelet? You dumbed yourself out of this victory because Seth had your bracelet on. Cry me a river. My match of the week, as much as I would like to say Rhea and Liv at SummerSlam, I'm going to go with DIY versus the Bloodline on SmackDown for the tag team titles.
It's a great pick.
That's my so funny. That was my match. That was my match of the week until SummerSlam, which is funny. I'll go. So yeah, I agree with you and Damien as far as Dom. I had Dom as my hottest wrestler of the week until Roman Reigns showed up. Like that, which is crazy because, like I said, I had Dom. I agree with y'all. Like I was calling Dom was turning on Rhea for months. I was like, y'all wait. I said, Rhea, I just on this program. I said, when Rhea comes back, it's gonna look like he all copacetic. But wait till SummerSlam. So I was happy I got my payoff. I was happy about it, but the way that probably reacted and how this
Y'all saying the same thing I'm saying, right?
He's real glitchy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I just wanted.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't just me. I thought it was my connection.
and I felt like this was like, and he soaks in all the time, but this was something different about him soaking instincts was to flip off everybody because he knew that they all thought everybody was
Spot on.
with him and Rhea. Like, yeah, y'all thought, fuck you.
Hey, yeah, Chaz, you're just glitching in and out, bro. Like,
We didn't hear any of that.
yeah,
Not a bit of it.
yeah. You going on this large rant and we can't hear anything, and you're just static in and out.
You are.
Just like I just want to keep going just to see if it'll clear up. But I was like, yeah, it's not
It
happening.
didn't.
There you go. All right, well, I guess Chaz went out, so I guess I'll just go next. So my hottest wrestler of the week, I will agree with everybody else, is Dirty Dom. Okay, I know, like the one that it just left, he said it was Roman. It is not. It is Dirty Dom. My coldest wrestler of the week is not a wrestler. I'm gonna keep it 100. And when Chaz pops back on, maybe he'll agree with me or not. It's Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw what he tweeted out when he was talking about this was a good angle show.
Yeah,
if you're looking for like great wrestling, this ain't it. And I was like, bro, this was a good show all around.
It was. The wrestling was good. Yes, it wasn't. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, it was an angle show. A lot of stuff was predictable. However, it didn't take away from the actual in ring.
Yeah.
Of all of the amazing stuff that everybody did in that match.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bayley power bombing Nia Jax.
Facts. 100%. All the wrestling was great, and I had no problems with any of the matches. The way it's set up, nothing. Don't care if it was predictable. I know that we're leading into bigger things. I don't care. I thought all the action was great. So you couldn't tell me nothing. And you know what? The other part, regardless of like Logan Paul and Jake Fatu having like maybe minor injuries, we don't really know. Nothing's really been said. That show, like everyone had to walk away home. Got to go home. Like nobody with like serious injuries. Nobody really busted open badly except for Walter's chest, which it is what it is with that. But that happens. So outside of that, no, I thought the show was great, and I didn't have a single problem with anybody on it. My match of the week, y'all, I'm just gonna say, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley was my match of the week. I said it from the jump. I wasn't gonna hide it, and it definitely, it fired off.
That was such an amazing match.
Yes. So I'm rearranging everybody again.
Am I back? Is it good?
Yeah, you're back, and you're good.
Why are you so loud?
Right. Cool. So,
there goes those fucking speakers on my headphones.
Bro, it sounds like you got the mouth in your Adam's apple.
Yo, how you gonna be leading the show and like you're static in and out, still glitching in and out?
Yeah, man, you're those fucking speakers on my head.
Like you come in, and then you go away. Yeah, I can't hear you now. We can't hear you.
Not at all.
No, not at all. We can't hear you. So for everybody who's wondering who's like, what's going on with the podcast?
That's crazy.
Yeah, all right, Chaz is just. I heard that.
Yeah, Chaz is like.
No, really?
Are you on a delay?
These Chaz is definitely on a delay.
Dude, he's wow.
I think it's probably everything's pulling from his Wi-Fi, and then he's just having troubles.
Okay, hold on. Why do you have?
I better not be on a delay.
Yeah, you're on it. Oh wow, you on a big one.
Wow, yeah.
Like I mean, a big one. That was like a good 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And you saw it too, and he was just like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, it's like one of those like English dub like karate movies.
This sucks.
Oh man, yeah.
100% what it is.
Chaz, say something.
Okay. Something.
Okay, that was actually pretty good on my end.
All right. Yeah, you're a little better now.
All right, so let me tell you my hottest and coldest wrestler of the week. My coldest wrestler of the week is Bayley. Okay, that's my coldest wrestler. The match wasn't bad. It's Bayley. My match of the week, which will make everyone mad, but I enjoyed LA Knight and Logan Paul. Like I really did enjoy like that match.
It was a good
Can't
match.
Yeah, I understand. I understand Twitch, but Logan Paul continues to impress and just continues to shut the hate up. Like the man can work. But my hottest, I've been trying to get everyone to do it. I guess no one else wants to acknowledge the OTC, but
No, I'll
me
give
and
it to
Cliff
you. I'll give it to you.
will acknowledge the OTC as our hottest wrestler of the week. All right,
Oh, you didn't.
the
oh, you didn't-
original.
Yeah, you
Oh,
heard
man,
that.
you didn't hear that. He
Oh,
didn't
you're
acknowledge
right.
him.
Oh, you're the only one, sir.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah.
We all picked Dom, homie.
We all take that.
That's fine. That's fine.
I
I'll
don't
be
We will
the only one.
acknowledge. We will acknowledge the tribal
No,
chief.
I
The
will
only
acknowledge.
tribal chief.
My tribal chief.
The original
Right.
tribal chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. That's who I was gonna pick, but like, just especially because I just watched Liv and Rhea with my wife this morning, so like it was even
Recency
more
bias.
so. Yeah, like it was even just more so like just
Yeah.
seeing the whole thing play out again without having to do the watch along, because sometimes you miss little
Right,
nuances,
yeah.
little things like that. So like just really getting to watch it, dude. Dom, dude, he might be heel of the year.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it. Let's keep it real.
I mean, that's a
The
possibility.
obvious tribal chief is the obvious
Yeah.
tribal chief.
Well,
But
absolutely.
Dom is the obvious heat maker. Like,
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, dude.
And the
like,
face that Rhea made, the face that Rhea made at the end, where she just looked devastated, was awesome.
it
I was
was.
going to say
Dude,
that,
all
and then the face of Solo sitting on the ground, just screaming like a little child.
Screaming. Yep.
Picture I have ever seen.
that was great too. Like everybody did amazing last night. Like they knocked it out of the park. Stories were told, stories ended, and stories began. All around, it was great.
I like that nobody picked Finn as their coldest wrestler.
Fuck Finn.
Actually,
No, I mean that to be like, hey yo,
hold
he had
on.
some great shit. Nah,
But
fuck
hold
Finn.
on. Look, but on let's keep it real though. Damien deserved what he got too.
Oh, I
He
don't
did.
disagree with that. I don't
Look what he
disagree
did.
at all.
Look what he did to Finn at Money in the Bank last year.
Oh no,
Look at all the stuff he's been putting Finn through since he's been world champion.
I
And
don't
like when he
disagree.
won Money in the Bank.
Yep.
And blaming him for shit. Like making him to go handle the Braun Strowman issue. Did he get them a tag team title rematch? No, it was Liv. So in my opinion, Damien and Rhea got what they deserved. And
I
look
don't
what they did to
disagree.
Edge to begin with to get Finn in there.
Edge doesn't exist anymore, sir.
I didn't say his name. I'm just saying. Look what they did.
Look what they
It's
did
like
to
the
the
full
original
circle.
leader of the Judgment Day.
Right.
Karma's a bitch. It happens.
Karma is a bitch.
It is. It is. I agree. But fuck Finn.
Well, I heard Karma's pretty nice. She's a nice lady.
All right,
My
well,
daughter
I went to
is
school with her.
very, very nice.
she's doing
child.
real great for your internet right now.
Actually, my daughter's like me, so never mind.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
gosh.
I've met your daughter.
She's a mini me now. Like since she's gotten a little bit older, she's become vicious. Poor Braden.
Oh my. Poor. Yeah, I was just about to say poor Braden.
Oh no, it's
Damn.
poor fucking Braden.
All right.
All right.
Let's get this to. You got the Cliff. Go ahead. Yeah, I got back.
Yeah, well, you know,
Bad
you
internet.
over here
You're in charge.
glitching in and out. So I got.
All right, these honorable mentions. What we got?
All right, so let's talk about this real quick, right? So, if you guys were paying attention to the show last week, we all threw in 25 names. It gave us 125 names to pick from, which ultimately led us to having 58 names, because obviously some of our names blended in, right? 58 names. All right. So for that, we're gonna have to knock off 8 people off this list before we can start at 50. Okay. So I figured, right, and you guys can agree with me or not, we can make the case. Anybody who got 1 vote should be on the chop block.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Agrees.
Yeah.
Full transparency. All right, so let's start off with our 1 voters, right? And then we can pick our 8 that we know should just be taken off the list, okay? So we're starting off, we have Sting, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Bully Ray, Beth Phoenix, Batista, the Bella Twins, Awesome Kong, Dolph Ziggler, Mickey James, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, Eddie Guerrero, China, Jay Briscoe, Kota Ibushi, JBL, Asuka, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bianca Belair, Gunther, Bray Wyatt, and Swerve Strickland.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
a lot of those hurt my soul.
I
Yeah.
got
I'm gonna
four.
be
I
real,
got
man. Right off the rip, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I got
the
four off rip.
Bella Twins, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
yeah. But as you were going through names, I started writing like what I thought like as the names were going. I was like, oh, that can go. And the Bellas was the first name that I wrote down.
Yeah, it was like the Bella Twins can be honorable mention. I don't care about that.
I got three names off rip.
Give me your other two.
Swerve can go. Swerve can go. JBL can go. China can go.
I agree with Swerve.
I can go with Swerve.
Who else did you say? You said JBL.
JBL. Yeah, and China.
I don't know.
I can make the case for China. I mean, we said it last week. China did.
China. No, I agree with China. So I
Yeah.
agree with China.
I can go with China. So that's two names that we can
That's
all
three.
Well, majority of us that can agree on.
Finn.
Well, wait a minute. You picked three names, but I didn't agree. What was the other one that you said?
JBL.
I
I'm
didn't
on
agree
the
to
fence.
JBL.
I'm on the fence with JBL.
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm
we
on the
agreed to
fence with
Bell.
JBL.
No.
Bella's the one.
Bella's.
Oh yeah, you're right.
China.
Yeah.
And then
Swerve.
Swerve.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Bellas and Swerve.
No, yeah.
Twitch, you agree with those?
I'm
good
fair.
with those.
Okay. I'm with that.
I'm fine with keeping JBL in. It's just off rip.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Read the names again. Just
Bully Ray, I'm looking at it too. Bully Ray kind of like
Bully Ray
See,
did
I'm on
it
the
at
fence
TNA.
he
did
did
this
it. No,
thing with
he's done a lot in TNA. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like as a singles competitor, he's.
But
helped
when you look at him cross-platform,
Right.
though, man, like Bully. If you ever watch this show, do respect all the stuff you did at Impact and at TNA. However, when it comes to WWE, when he was doing the single thing, like it just really wasn't getting over.
No, it wasn't.
And that and when you think about Bully,
No.
it's hard to pull him away from Devon. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think about the three, the Dudleys and the 3D, right? The whole time, like it was a great team. And ECW, that's where he got his start, was with the Dudley Boys. So it's hard for me to say no. I can
It's
see
the
him
same.
pushing on.
Like same here. That's why I said it's like
I'm on the fence of pushing him out. So I would put him as an honorable mention. I will say that I think he's an honorable mention.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
Just because, like you said, what he's like all around all around singles, not really. He did do a lot in Impact TNA. Aces and Eights, that whole storyline. The stuff with Hogan wasn't that horribly bad, actually. And just he did a lot, but I can honorable mention. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's on my list for the chopping block.
Okay.
What about you, Chaz?
Here we go again.
Yep. The whole delay.
We'll find out in a moment.
Yeah. No. Not hearing you, bro.
Well, majority rules. I'm gonna go with. I think we're discrediting Aces and Eights. I do. I just believe that Aces and Eights was really a big deal during the time period. What it was in that early.
Okay. Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah. you're a little better now.
Now. This
What
show
about
is
Austin?
dead.
What about Austin Kong?
Absolutely dead. Can we hear me now?
We can all hear you. It's
We
just
can
that
hear
you're
you.
on this big
All
ass
right,
delay.
wonderful. The significant impact that Awesome Kong, that sucks balls.
This is great. I love this.
This is great content right now. We just dying laughing at this video.
Only reason why I'm saying Awesome Kong, it's not really her fault about her tenure in WWE. Just shit happens.
Right.
But when she came in, she did make that big ass splash, though.
She did.
And then everything she carried that TNA's division, Knockouts division with Gail Kim.
She did.
And even when she came back recently, when they had like basically old school versus new school, like it was pretty good to see her. Like, and even the stuff that she's done outside of wrestling. Look at Glow. Like, you know, revitalizing that show. I used to love Glow back in the day. It was kind of cool. No, I'm just saying. For me, I grew up in the era where that show was a thing.
I feel you.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna say she's on a chop block though. I say honorable mention
But
for her.
I can say I'm not. That's why I mentioned her name. I'm not opposed to putting her on the chopping block. Is what I'm saying.
We can put her on chop block.
How
you felt, Twitch?
I'm cool with that. It's a valid argument, really.
Damn, the rest of these is getting harder as I'm looking at these.
So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, man, and this will be the one that pisses somebody off. Kota Ibushi.
I was getting ready to say him.
He's on my list, but I'm trying to find a reason to keep him off of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking him. He came across my thought. And it's nothing against him. However, I don't know. I feel like he's been in this weird, like, situation ever since the Cruiserweight Classic, and that ended.
Yeah.
It was like he had all this hype going into that Cruiserweight Classic, did amazing in it,
and it just fell off.
Like he just fucked. It's like he fucked up. Like I feel like if he had took the opportunity, stayed in WWE, we'd be talking different about Kota Ibushi right now.
I don't.
I do. The reason I say that, I'm just saying, I just think he would have.
I didn't want to say him
with the era that would have happened, given the track history that we know that has been going on with the E. I don't. I think washed.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be right. He might have been gone and in AEW by now.
Yeah, he'd have been back with Kenny.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with him being on the chopping block.
I see Chaz is like arguing a point and talking, and we have to wait 10 seconds to find out what he had to say. Yeah. You have an iPhone and you are still using your Microsoft Surface to like do this.
I disagree.
We heard you disagree.
Yeah.
What a mad delay that was.
now here comes your argument.
Because if he exactly, because if he goes, let's just say he stays in WWE stuff.
Oh god.
Yo, this is great. Poor Chaz. Poor Chaz.
Hold on. Who's the name between Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor? I don't
Oh, Mickey James.
No, yeah. I don't want to put her on the chopping block. I don't think
she's on the top block.
No.
I'll be real, and this is another one. This hurts me saying this. Twitch, I'm sorry, man, but Jay Briscoe.
I'm glad y'all had fun.
Okay, so yeah, he came across too. I didn't want to say it because
I know
feeling bad.
I knew it was gonna happen. I
feel bad.
I totally accepted. The more I looked at this list, I was like, "Damn, he's totally going."
Yeah, I was like, I love Jay. I love Jay. Miss him, and it's hard to like not. I want to find a reason too, because you know all the great stuff that he did in tag teams, him being obviously an ROH champion, you know, just level after level after level after level. But when you're talking about comparing them next to like all these other names,
Oh
his
yeah,
singles accomplishments aren't as
it's
in
not
that same
adding up.
era.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to keep him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're down to one name.
Okay,
Finn
so
Balor.
Hmm.
You can start it now if you want.
I don't know.
Hold off.
I was gonna say Batista.
So was I. So was I.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
going to
Batista.
too. Out of everybody here, that was the name. That was the name was gonna. Yo, Chaz, if you have your iPhone, you just got on your iPhone so you can argue these points. Because Chaz, you're gonna want to argue, but you need to find a way to get this
Yeah, you
done.
do. You better go grab your phone. You better
You
hurry
better
and get
do
that
something.
phone.
You better figure this out quick. You better. You trying to
Nah,
stay in.
he's just being forced to sit there and
I
listen
know
to
he
this.
just has to like listen to us argue, and it's a majority rule thing. So like he's trying to like to put his name in. I was like, if you can give us another name, any other name, bro.
So
Like,
who's on the list?
so right now that's left, right? We have Sting, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Beth Phoenix, Batista, Mickey James, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, Eddie Guerrero, JBL, Asuka, Bianca Belair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gunther, and Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost said Oscar before I said Batista.
I would also say I would look at Oscar too. I get there's two. I'm gonna be honest, man. If I have to pick somebody, right? I know he did incredible things at TNA. I know he did incredible things at WCW. I know he did a lot of stuff at AEW, and he did stuff at WWE. Did some stuff. I might have to put Sting in that category, bro.
I was thinking
See,
he came across too.
I look at Sting, and then I look at that little column that's got like 5 names on it.
Yeah,
and Stone Cold keeps popping out to me.
Stone Cold is another name because how many matches?
Yeah.
He's had what 2, 3 matches in
Something like that.
someone
a
else.
majority of his stuff was a majority of his stuff was like 96 and on up to 2000. Like
That is true.
100%.
So we might have to say Stone Cold.
We'll let Chaz come on here. He'll put his
The only
name.
reason why I'm
Let
saying
Chaz
that
give an
is
argument.
because Twitch, you make a valid point. It's like most of his stuff is before 2000.
Well,
I mean, Austin 316. Yeah.
That's my main argument is the Austin 316 promo. Was it the King of the Ring 97?
96.
96, thank you. So that automatically right there, that's out the window. A majority of the stuff with the beer truck and spraying down Vince and The Rock and all that, that was in the 90s. That wasn't in the 2000s.
97, 98.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you.
So
I feel you. Let's wait for let's wait for the leader of this show to pop back up and try again. The man.
that's also it. So we'll say like Stone Cold. Like I said, Batista. I kind of feel could be, and possibly Asuka. Like I don't want to.
But see, I think for me, like when she was like 14 that she got in to the E. So I mean, just for the past 10 years, Asuka's like
she's
done it all except what main event at WrestleMania. Like that's the only thing she hasn't done. Like nah, bro. Like I couldn't even think about putting her at the.
She has been slaying.
I'm gonna be real. I couldn't even put her at 50, let alone making her an honorable mention. I mean, let's talk about it, right? She broke Goldberg's streak, right?
She did, legitly.
She won the NXT. She's a Grand Slam champion. We talked about that last night on the watch along. She's taken down multiple people that we can just countless names that we can throw out there. And then not only that, like she's a Royal Rumble winner. Like, where else? What else does she need to do? She won Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won Money in the Bank. Like, let's think about this. Like, outside of winning Queen of the Ring, right? If that be the thing, or that's it. Like, that's it for her. Like,
Yeah, that's the only thing she
done
hasn't done.
everything. Her. So what's funny though, a name that's not on this list, and really, I can't remember. If I don't remember seeing it on here. Like, she's done everything that Sheamus has tried to do, and all she needs is one more victory, and she will do everything that Sheamus is trying to accomplish. Like,
Yeah.
Sheamus is, Rumble winner, right? Money in the Bank winner. He's won King of the Ring, right? He's done all the things, the big four that people talk about, right? Survivor Series, solo Survivor Series winner, right? Like, he's done all the big things that we've all talked about. And then we're talking about Asuka, and Asuka's like right there with everything. Nah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't even put her at 50, let alone.
All right, then we'll take her. Well, like, that was gonna hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie, because she's on my list. That would have hurt my feelings, because it's one of the, like, she on my 25 list. I actually put her at number 14. So like, I don't know. All right, so we're stuck between.
If you don't have Batista on this list of the top 50 wrestlers of the 2000s, then this list sham.
If you don't turn your camera on, that's going to be a sham.
I am not turning my camera on. It's going to be a sham then, because the internet sucks that bad. But you got my audio and you can hear me, and that's all you need to do. You need to hear my voice. You need to hear what I'm saying. You don't got to see me for me to prove my point. Look, we're talking Batista, Dave Batista, the guy who literally was the muscle. I mean, the muscle of Evolution. Like, what? And you want to not put him in the top 50? When you think of wrestling post 2000 and post Attitude Era, post Stone Cold and The Rock, you think of two people: John Cena and who else? Batista. Who were supposed to be the two? You don't think? No, you don't. No, you don't. You're wrong. Damien is wrong.
Hey, let me keep
wrong. You do not think of Brock Lesnar.
For those listening to us right now, right? What's so funny about the reason why Chaz is so adamant, right, is because him and his little brother are such huge Batista fans that they literally get so mad about that the Undertaker streak didn't get broken by Batista, but by Brock Lesnar.
Yes. Yes, it should have been Batista.
My argument against you, Chaz, was how long was Batista gone filming Guardians of the Galaxy? You missed a giant chunk to go play MMA fighter. Like,
you know what though? I will
you can say that, but you can say you can say the same for what you call it. What about Brock? Brock was gone. How long?
But
that's just the thing. If that's the case, then Brock Lesnar don't. Then if we're gonna hold that Batista to that, then we gotta hold Bobby to that, because Bobby went and played MMA.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case,
no, don't do that.
Then Brock should be held to that standard. I know. I get what Bobby's a different case, but if we're going to use
Bobby was fighting and wrestling.
He was
at the same time. Yes, he was doing both. That's why. Yeah. So,
but I will do this though.
Batista not being in the top 50 of the 2000 of since 2000 is crazy, y'all. Like, I just want us to really sit back and really think. Not even that. Just go back. Let's forget the past 4 years. Just go from 2000. Not even 2000. He didn't debut till 02. Just go to 02 to 2022 and look at that 20-year gap of the stuff that he did. And you're gonna tell me that Batista is not gonna be in your top 50 of all time? You're crazy.
Now,
listen.
Quick question then.
D.
A quick question.
D.
Would you rather have him or Stone Cold? Because that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Stone Cold was not doing crap in the 2000s. Kick
Okay,
Stone
then there
Cold
it is.
out of
All right,
here.
then, so then there it is. You get
There you
Batista.
go.
I was
Yeah.
saying, but here's the thing. I was saying Stone Cold shouldn't have been on there from jump. I was saying that. I said
But you
that
know what?
last week. I didn't put
Your computer
Stone Cold
would
on
never
my
let us
list.
know that.
You're right. My computer wouldn't have let you know, but they're gonna let you know now. I'm back. God dang it!
All right, so we got our 7. We got our 8 name. We got 8. We got 7. Yeah, we got our 8 names on the list. Okay,
It took us 35 minutes to get off 8 names, and we haven't even gotten to the 50 list.
Oh, I know this is gonna be so great. All right, so then let's go with it, right? So we have 50 names that we have to choose from, right? So now we have our 50 names. So I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? I said something right off the rip that a lot of people were like, "Holy shit, that's crazy." But if I'm gonna fire off this list, man, and say someone's gonna start us off at 50, it's gonna have to be either Finn Balor or Bobby Lashley.
Okay, who's it? Who was on the 8 again? The 8 honorable mentions, real quick. Sorry,
Okay, so our 8 honorable mentions, right? We got Bully Ray, the Bella Twins, Awesome Kong, China, Jay Briscoe,
Fair.
Kota Ibushi, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Swerve Strickland.
I was gonna say JBL at 50.
I'm not gonna give JBL 50. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. JBL was holding down the company as the top heel of the top
That
company
is true.
for a long
And then the
time.
shit, yeah, you're right. And the shit that he did before that, before he went on his singles run with him and Ron.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
can't.
agree
Yeah.
with, I think I'm gonna agree with you with Finn. I'm gonna have to agree with you on Finn. You've convinced me. Because if you think of, I mean, he has
Can I-
done. He's done a lot. Oh, but he did create the Bullet Club, though.
He created a Bullet Club. Look
Yeah.
at him now. He's
I'm
the
gonna go with
leader of
Gun- I'm gonna go with
Judgment Day.
Gunther.
For 50?
I'm gonna go with Gunther.
For 50?
I'm gonna go with Gunther for 50. Yes, because Gunther just won his first world title
Okay.
Yeah.
last
fair.
night.
This is fair. This is fair.
So, and we're trying to compare the top 50 since
To
2000, and the guy just won the world. Right, he just won his first world title last night. Not to say that Gunther don't deserve to be on the 50 list, but put that into consideration before you put
this
like
man
a
also had
before
the
you put a
longest-
Finn.
This man had the longest run with the IC championship, and not to mention that he was the first NXT UK champion and NXT champion. So the man been holding it down for a hot minute, like ever since. And
But
we've
here's the-
known about him outside of his. We've known about
Mhm.
him outside of his WWE run for the longest time. And the reason why I say Finn,
Mhm.
right at 50, while Finn was doing this thing, he's created a Bullet Club. Like he was, he's a one-time champion. Like he
What?
he
Yeah,
won
he's
the
only
one.
Universal.
Universal
Yeah,
Championship once.
First ever Universal.
Yeah, and since then he's been doing what? Tagging up with everything. Like
Intercontinental.
he's always gonna be. He's always gonna be. a
He's won the
top tier dude.
IC. He's won the
He's always gonna be a
NXT
top tier
title.
dude. But
Twice.
when you look at Gunther's run right now, I would say all the stuff that Gunther has done, like with that IC title, it's been elevated above what even Finn has done. As you know, he had the Universal title for one day. He was the first champion, then he had to surrender it the next day because of his shoulder injury. And then since then, my man couldn't even get a sniff at the title until Roman Reigns became the tribal chief.
He didn't have another title shot.
I still it's I
He never got a rematch.
I get you, but it's still I don't still how Gunther, like, yeah, the IC title and what he did, yeah, absolutely. I think that alone puts him in the conversation. That alone, it's just, yeah, the NXT UK the UK title, but what the lineage behind that, I think is what's he had that run with the belt, but who else has held that belt since?
Yeah,
Wait, it's not
it's gone.
anymore.
Yeah, Dragunov. The man who beat him.
Dragunov.
It's
That
gone. So Dragon, I mean, and that's
But
it.
They ultimately they
that it?
merged those two
Just
titles
Dragunov?
together. The UK title and NXT. Yeah, but that's the thing though. Think about it. Like the NXT title and the UK title gets merged together, and look who was the man holding it. You know, at the end of the day, it's hard for me to say. I mean, I can
Yeah.
understand your argument for having Gunther at 50, but I'm just saying, to me, even if you were at New Japan and the stuff that you done at New Japan, right? I just gotta go the other route, and I gotta take Finn at 50.
This is hard, actually, now that I think about it, because y'all both make very valid points.
The longevity of Finn's career, like what he's done before WWE versus what we know of from Gunther, is what sways
But
me towards Finn at 50.
I mean, Gunther has been in. He hasn't. It's not like he's brand new in the game either.
No, I'm not saying he isn't, but
done a lot.
I understand that. But Finn is also responsible for creating one of, let's be serious, one of wrestling's most popular fucking groups.
It is. That's still going now.
Yep.
He's been far removed.
Yeah.
Still to this day, yeah. There's still to this day, like you got like that. You got to remember, like the Bullet Club changed wrestling. Like,
there are people who are
changed
not
wrestling
fans that are rocking Bullet
but
Club.
Bullet Club fans.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're still, and guess what? Bullet Club merch still sells out at Hot Topic.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I 100%.
Still
100%.
sell out.
But once Finn left the Bullet Club, right, and went into NXT, became an NXT champion. Yeah, we'll keep it, right. And I think he was the first 2-time NXT champion. Or was that Samoa Joe that did it?
Samoa Joe was it?
Yeah, I want to say Joe.
Okay, so the demon character. Let's be real. We can go into all of it and talk about like all the great stuff that he did. But once he got injured, right? Once that shoulder got injured, that was it, bro.
It kind of did fizzle out a little
dropped. Like, and then at that same time, we was all looking at Walter on the Indies, and we're like, holy crap! Like this is the dude who's literally giving literal hands to people, and we were just watching this man destroy people on the indie scene. And then, not to mention that a guy that's in the Judgment Day with Finn Balor, Jordan Devlin, was getting those same hands outside on the indie scene. I mean, Walter was beating everybody, and then obviously he gets into WWE, he does his thing, and then he, I just think the impact that Gunther has had in WWE, Gunther / Walter, okay, for those. I think the impact that he's had in the last 10 years has been more significant than what Balor has done in the last 10 years of his career. But they both made big impacts.
I won't disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one too. Actually.
I can't agree with that one, brother.
I got 3 of the 4.
That's a crazy assessment.
50 is where Finn sits because I got 3 of the 4. You ain't got 2.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair, but
look,
what it does for you though?
Finn at 50, what shit?
Yeah, no, but what it says for you though,
right?
It helps you with Batista because now Batista is no longer like even on the brim of 50.
There you go.
I know. Facts. Factual. That's factual. Because look, I still think Batista not in like it. We should not mention Batista's name today. We should. Let's keep it. We should not mention his name until next week or the week after. Like he.
Don't even.
I'm already getting ticked off.
All right,
we not today.
Now we got it. So now that we've moved on,
You're funny.
now that we've actually moved on to this, all right. Let's get into it. So we've got our 50, okay. So now where do we start?
No.
Where are we at now?
All right, 49.
We're at 49. What the world? Let me look at this. List now. Okay.
We got these 1 votes.
Batista.
I'm figuring that these 1 votes are
JBL.
I feel like these 1 votes are going to really be close to the bottom, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true for all of them.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And there could be somebody that we see up in the upper that has more votes that we're like, you know what, though? Like, For me,
Like Will Ospreay.
I was just looking at that. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say Lita.
Lita, that's fair.
I looked at that too.
That's fair.
I was gonna say Lita. And it's no like the reason I'm saying Lita is because let's think about after she got that major injury from doing that show. She wasn't doing so much in ring stuff, but the shit she was doing was epic.
Right.
Let's be fair. Like the stuff she was doing as like, especially when her and Edge were together. Yeah. Like that whole entire stuff was fun. It was cool. It was crazy. It was nuts. But like, well, let's keep it real. What did she really influence? Like,
damn, that's crazy.
Like I'm like beginning, yeah, but like right at this point, what we're thinking about, like I 49 hands down. I think she should go at 49.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't know if I could agree. I'm just trying to look at names of like our two names, like 2 and 1 votes that got in here, bro. And I don't know, man. I think more girls wanted to be Lita than wanted, like more, let's say more women wrestlers wanted to be Lita than they wanted to be Beth Phoenix.
That is true. I did look at her name as well.
Okay.
I did look at her name as well.
I thought you were going to say another name, but I was like, okay, that's fair.
Now we got some people. What's up? Yep. PI in the building. You see it. Yep. We can say Chaz?
I stopped myself because I answered my own question.
What?
So I kind of stopped myself. But I was going to say, but if you ask that now to some of the wrestlers today,
they probably would.
I feel like a lot of them would go more to say that they wanted to be. They would change their answer because no disrespect, but Lita kind of signifies that start of the Divas division.
I feel you.
That Divas time period in a sense, like I just
I'm going to the bathroom.
Like from like you said, like when Damien said, she said, and she wasn't doing a lot of in-ring stuff after the injury.
I mean, okay. I feel your point.
Like, so like she wasn't really doing too much, and she was doing more of the valet type of thing. That's where we got the Edge and Lita, the more risque, And so I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I can see what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of people could say, "Yeah, I wanted to be Lita," but I feel like a lot of people did want to be Beth because a lot of the wrestlers wanted to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of girls. I hate to use the gender thing, but us men, we're gonna always have bias towards Lita, towards Trish and all them because they fine. Like, let's just keep it above. Fine women, yes, they could wrestle. When they were showcasing at the time, that's not what the primary focus was. So a lot of the best, not the best, but the Trish and the Lita stuff, it gets romanticized because that was a time period where they were showing more titties.
I'm gonna give you it. I'm gonna give you it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Whereas Beth was because Beth was in that Divas division, not doing the tits and ass gimmick.
Lita was saying? Eye candy.
I can't remember.
Muscle.
Yeah, 100% Twitch.
Right, but it's not to say that Beth wasn't ugly. And I hate when we start getting into this, people will say, "Oh, are you saying she's ugly?" Like, no, not to say that Beth isn't attractive, but it's not what they were focusing on when they were presenting Beth Phoenix, the character. Beth
she was the Glamazon.
Was the wrestler. She was the Glamazon, which Amazon glamorous. You put it together, guys. So yeah. I disagree with the notion of more girls wanting to be Lita than Beth.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you Lita. I'll put Lita on the list. I'll put her at 49. No.
So
Not
Lita's
against that.
49, right?
Yeah, Lita will be 49.
Lita's 49.
I'll give you Lita. I definitely will. Bam, look at that. See, we even got a little ticker down below, y'all. Like, doing my best to make this like the NFL draft. Okay. So now we gotta talk about 48. This is gonna be a challenge. We trying to get to 26. Yeah, I thought we would be like cooking through this. All right.
I don't know why you thought that. You said to 20. We're gonna get to probably 38 names today.
Yeah,
so I keep
probably.
so you trying to do. That's what I'm trying to get you. We're gonna probably get through 10. We'll get to 40. And then, you talking about some, we're gonna do 25 names in a show. We were gonna do this. I said, this is gonna take a month. Do 10 a week. All right, so 48. That's where you can go Will Ospreay, or you can go a JBL.
See, I'm looking at like Rob Van Dam.
I was looking at Sting.
Rob Van Dam. I can.
RVD. No,
RVD can
what place it is.
go
It's
at 48.
Wait, what'd you say, Damien?
Yo, no, you lucky you didn't go on honorable mentions. I was being nice.
I was trying to get this name out before Damien got back.
So the names that we have for 48, we've all. So I took. So we have Will Ospreay, RVD. I took Sting. Who you looking at?
RVD. Hands down. And it's actually no slight against him. I was heavy into wrestling when he was around. It for me, I guess for RVD, he's probably a good reason why we have all the crazy shit we got now.
Yeah.
Between him and Jeff,
yeah.
With that being said, though, Jeff wasn't as predictable as an RVD match. Like, Jeff's matches weren't always as predictable as an RVD match. You knew exactly what you're going to get with RVD. Every time he steps in the ring, nothing fucking changes.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you.
So, hands down, RVD at 48. That's.
See, we got man
JBL trash.
Damn.
RVD.
And JBL Trey. I understand why he would say that.
I do too. I get it too.
Yeah.
But
JBL's a bully.
He is 100%.
There's
a lot of people.
All right, so let's
There's
go.
a lot
47.
of people in the world that are bullies.
Who we looking at for 47? We have a massive name too. That's what's crazy. We have this massive ass list.
I know.
It is.
I'm going Will Ospreay. I don't think Will Ospreay goes above RVD. If you're gonna put RVD there, put Will Ospreay first. And I'm a fan of Will Ospreay.
I like your point. I like what you're saying, right? As far as Will, Will should be in that spot. I'm gonna be real. I'm between two names, right? Bianca Belair and Bray Wyatt. And everybody knows.
So guess what? I will agree with the Bray Wyatt. The Bianca Belair, no, I can't agree with that.
I can agree with the Bray Wyatt. I understand why you say Bianca. I was gonna say Paige.
I would have said Paige. See, if we want to stick a woman in there, Paige out of the name. Not Bianca.
I was thinking Paige only, and it's not to discredit anything that that she's done or anything like that, because she's done a lot. She's the reason why that the women were able to get that launching point, but it wasn't just her though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, was she heavily featured? Yes, but it wasn't just her. It was a lot of those in NXT were out there killing it.
Right.
So. And then you add in what she's done since she's come back. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's not a lot. She doesn't factor in AEW women's division.
Fair.
If you had her there, if you don't have her there, she doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
I hate to say it.
Correct.
And it's not her
Correct.
fault.
Yeah, she is not the game changer. She's not the game changer that they thought she was.
Exactly.
Oh no,
So
it's her fault. No, it is her
I
fault.
say 40. It's not her fault. It's all Tony's fault. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So
It is.
It's hers.
I say page 47.
So if we go on page at 47, then I want Bray at 46.
I can live with that.
I can agree with that.
I can live with that.
I can agree with that as too. Yeah.
Okay. So 47 is Paige / Soraya, which I'm not gonna put her other name in here. I'm just gonna put Paige. And Bray Wyatt. Sorry, I want to follow the buzzards. I really do. I love the impact that Bray had and in the time that we had him, right? But it's just, to me, it's just the body of work is just too short. And then what were we doing? What were we doing with both
and
titles?
then especially when you compare it to the rest of the names.
Yeah.
It's so with Bray Wyatt being at 46, I'm okay with Will being at 45.
I'll agree with that.
And the reason I say that, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because he's done a lot, but his body of work is not that. It's not that
he's on that greatness level. Yeah. If this was a list that we would make 10 years from now,
yeah,
we would all be saying Will is way more up there.
Yeah. So I think.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you don't get the last 10 years of wrestling without Will Ospreay.
No.
Yeah.
Like the past decade of just the way wrestling has changed as far as style, how it's presented, and everything. You don't get any of this unless you have Will Ospreay versus Ricochet at New Japan. That's just, it is what it is. That was the catalyst for modern wrestling.
Yeah, it was.
100%.
Oh, 44. Okay. We're moving right along. I heard Sting's name come up.
I did.
I was thinking Sting.
I was also
just because Sting's done a lot in TNA.
I was also thinking Adam too.
Ooh.
And the reason why I'm saying is that large gap.
I'm cool with Sting. I was looking at Trish. I really have a problem with Trish being above 45, to be honest, but I can live with it looking at this list.
If I went Trish, or if I went Adam and Trish, I wouldn't have that problem.
I would switch it.
Trish
and Adam.
Yes, put Will Ospreay. Then put Trish.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
because Adam, even with the gap after the fact, the stuff that Adam's done,
they both have gaps.
Exactly, they both have gaps. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Because even Trish had the gap too, but Adam's stuff after his gap,
he won. Despite
he won the Royal Rumble, he was main event WrestleMania. Like he was still putting out quality stuff, even in AEW. Despite what some people believe, he was still putting out quality stuff, which is something to say on that show at that time period last year when they were literally throwing stuff at the wall. Adam was that bright spot. So
he also revolutionized the TLC match. Like, we can't forget that.
Correct. Right? And that was in 2000.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with Trish than Adam.
So Trish at 44, Adam at 43.
Yeah. I'm okay with Sting being at 42 as well.
I'll be right back. Sting
I wasn't
42. Yeah, I can't.
Sting at 42.
Yeah, Sting doesn't go past 35. If I
he didn't make it past 40 for me.
Like, it's because the thing is with Sting is when you look at Sting's career, you gotta base everything, especially from 2000 on. The bulk of it is TNA.
It is.
Good. A big portion of it is TNA.
Like,
and even When he came
He
to
did
WWE,
what,
he
3
had
matches?
2 matches. Yeah, 2-3 matches.
2. Okay, so 2.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
always faced
Seth.
Triple H and Seth.
He
and
did
Triple
more
H,
matches
right.
at AEW than he did at WWE.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like the chunk really, it stays in TNA. That's where the bulk of his career in the 2000s. So, and you can't discredit TNA. Even during the Dark Ages.
During that time.
Even during the Dark Ages when it was complete utter garbage. You just can't discredit it.
They were bright spots.
And Sting and
Joker
exactly Joker Sting. Out there, Joker Sting is one of those bright spots.
Yeah.
So talking about changing something that probably didn't really need to be changed at the time. Sting could have went by with sticking with the Crow. It's one of those. The Crow Sting is one of those things that it's an evergreen. It'll work any day and age, any time period. It doesn't matter. But to still change it to something, and it worked. So Sting. You got to give him the credit. He just doesn't go past 35 in my book.
Then at this point, this is what I'm going to say. I think Gunther sits at 40, at 41. I think it's
good gracious.
I would argue Samoa Joe.
Now I'm looking at these.
I couldn't be mad at Joe either, though.
Why?
See, and the thing is, I couldn't put Joe. Joe to me sits in the top 25, and here's why.
You're still not putting Gunther out there. Wait a minute.
Stuff he did at WWE, the stuff that he's done at AEW.
No.
That's my thing. Why I just said right. Joe to me sits at 25.
What?
Listen, stop, man. He's in my top 25, bro. Don't be whatting me. That's my opinion. I'm just saying the stuff that
I know my camera.
Everything he's done.
I'm standing on the chair.
I understand where I do understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I see what Joe
and Ring of Honor. Let's be real.
Ring
of Honor would be where we see Joe's best work.
You're right.
Opinion.
Yes, because I had to think. I had to think about it. I was just at yes. That's
right.
Like I just was thinking, as we were talking, like, wait a minute, Ring of Honor was definitely in the mid 2000s, like that early 2000s. Him and CM Punk were kicking each other's tail up and down this country during that time. I can't. Yeah, that's.
I mean, if anything, if we're gonna.
Yeah. Okay. Dolph Ziggler. I can.
Yeah, I go with that.
Dolph. I think Dolph.
I'll agree with that. So. Dolph can be our.
But we're still putting Gunther ahead of him. I think that's where I'm tripping, is that we're putting these big names below him, and I think that's killing me. Like, oh my gosh, we put Dolph Ziggler at 40, and we still haven't even done it.
Not 41, not 40. 41.
Yeah, he's at 41.
Oh, 41. Oh, we still haven't put Gunther down.
I'm just saying Gunther, like, but think about this, right? And that's fair. That's a fair statement, Chaz. But we also haven't put Bianca Belair down. And you can make your point about what you want to do. But Gunther has had more of an impact in the men's division than what Bianca has had in the women's. And you're going to say I'm crazy because Bianca main evented WrestleMania, but
I was about to say Bianca. She's one of the first Black women to main event WrestleMania. I don't think you get bigger than that.
Remember, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, I 100%
do not see how you get bigger than one of two of the only Black women to main event WrestleMania.
I feel you. I feel where you're coming from. I just said the impact that Gunther has made on the main roster, to me, right, has been way. We are still talking about the stuff that Gunther did with the IC title, and he won the heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
We're still, whenever we talk about great matches with Gunther, we fire off all the names. We were talking about Gunther and Ilya Dragunov in NXT UK while Bianca was still going on her big run. And then we talked about their match at NXT. And then we're talking about all the stuff that was going on. So, I mean, to me, I'm like, Gunther's run in WWE has been way more significant than what Bianca's has. Bianca has had a bigger impact with the community, with y'all, with the black community, as far as like pushing change and getting this stuff right. But to me, when you look at Gunther, bro, we talk about the shit that he's done with Adam Copeland, right? Or Copeland, Cole, with Adam Cole and Undisputed Era. We talk about the stuff that he's done with, as far as Imperium being on the main roster. We talk about all the IC champions that he destroyed. Like, come on, man. Like, he demolished, one of the only two-time Grand Slam winners. Actually, the only two-time Grand Slam winner, and just demolished him. I mean, just the dude running with that IC title has been way more impactful than most things that Bianca Belair has done.
With that being said, number 40, Shinsuke Nakamura?
No.
No?
No.
He tried to sneak that one in there.
Not at all.
It just kind of crossed my mind. I think maybe it's just because, I don't know, though.
I'll be real, and you're all going to hate me for this,
I don't know. His
I will
character
put
versus
Gail Kim at 40.
I can't be mad at that.
I'm not going to be mad at that, actually.
I am not going to be mad at that either.
I'm not mad at that either.
I thought about her too as well when I was looking at.
See, look at you making assumptions and shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, the reason I said Shinsuke is, and I think it's just because most people would say like, oh, well, after the Royal Rumble, he kind of fell off, but not really, because he was constantly on TV.
Yeah.
And he was like, his matches were always good. The character work that he was doing is really, really good. Like, especially like this last run when he got like, when he was that whole thing with Seth. Like, he's one of those people that it's like, okay, we need like a good heel or a good face to insert here to like give credibility to said champion. You know what? Let's get Nakamura to do it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Gail Kim, yeah, most of her stuff is in TNA. Let's keep it real.
I'll give it this, though. So, Gail Kim set the bar for where women's wrestling is now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did.
So
hold on.
Any woman that we put above her, though, like, they have had to make that impact, like that similar impact. They have had to do that.
Okay, so then Awesome Kong should probably be before her, then, shouldn't she?
Well, she's on the honorable mention.
She is.
Yeah,
okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she's on the honorable mention.
I couldn't remember. I don't have it written down, so I couldn't remember.
If we're putting Gail Kim at 40, I nominate Mickie James for 39.
I disagree. I still think.
Ooh, I think she could be a little.
You think she could be higher?
I still think Mickie James. Yeah, I still think Mickie goes higher.
Absolutely. Sorry,
Mickie.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Let
me just say this with not just a no, but a fuck no. The impact that she made on the impact that she made. Listen, her first WWE run, the impact that she made at Impact. Right. And then her second run coming back to WWE and then back to Impact. Bro, we talk about her being a legend in both companies. Come on, man. Hall of Famer both sides.
Wasn't she the first person to show up with
Mickie
James?
Mickie James, anything Mickie James touches turns to gold.
WWE?
Okay.
He was the first person to show up from Impact with an Impact title. It being announced and being out there that she was the champion. So we gotta save that. We got
okay. Statement.
Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. That's
but you can. But I still think
female wrestler of all time, bro. Absolutely not. Bias, he's gonna show right through me. Let me get. Go ahead.
Tanahashi.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, I can see that. Somebody in the comment section after they watch this video is going to be like, "You guys put him there?" Like, yeah. We did 100%.
One person will say that to everybody else is gonna be like, who? Let me stop.
This list is trash. That's what I'm gonna hear.
They probably will. We'll probably get shitted on about this one.
Yeah, that's all right with me. All right, so let's jump in. So this is going to be 38.
Ooh.
Booker
Now we're
T.
getting in that territory where it's like all like, oh shit, this is gonna be
Yeah.
yeah together.
Shit.
Booker
Mm. Mm.
38 though.
He ain't going any higher. I mean, King Booker was good, but it wasn't that good.
We still talk about it today. The best kangaroo
I mean,
ever.
we talk about a lot of things still to this day that are not good.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Stone Cold Supermarket.
We talk about Steiner Math, and that crap is horrible.
It is one of the best promos ever.
Now I know
My
Damien's
point exactly. So, my point exactly.
Okay, retrospect, one of the best
Oh
promos.
yes,
Was it?
not Dobbs. And even Booker T and TNA. Oh, Booker T with the right.
Okay, no,
Oh,
Booker T and TNA was It was mad.
Oh, look at Booker T. He got him with the right. He hit him with the left. Oh, shucky ducky. Oh, Booker T's got him.
Actually, now you saying that, I'm kind of inclined. I forgot.
Yeah, let's put him at 38.
Yeah, we'll put Booker at 30. Chaz, I hear Chaz got his thing right off the rope.
I have an issue with the fact that makes John Moxley higher than Booker T.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine with me.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
I do.
All right, so just so we can.
I got me and Booker T have issues. So no, that's perfectly fine.
We're gonna recap real quick, right? So we'll start from 50. We'll go on our way down, right? So you guys look down below. You guys can see we have 50 with Finn Balor, 49 with Lita, 48 with Rob Van Dam, 47 with Paige / Saraya, 46 with Bray Wyatt, 45 with Will Ospreay, 44 with Trish Stratus, 43 with Edge / Adam Copeland, 42 with Sting, 41 with Dolph Ziggler / Nick Nemeth. We also have 40 with Gail Kim, 39 Hiroshi Tanahashi, and 38 me and Booker T. So what does that mean? We start with a whole new list. And here we are with 37 through 26. And then, that's kind of where we stopping with this one today.
Yay! All right. So we're at 36?
Yeah.
37.
37. Yeah.
37? Bobby Lashley? No.
Bobby Lashley.
I was thinking maybe a little bit further up. I don't know, though. Hold on.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I might put, looking at this list of all the crazy names that we have, I love him to death, man, but this might be the part where I put Eddie.
I was thinking him too.
And I same thing. I wanted to put Eddie in at least up to at least the lower 30s.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not mad that we're gonna if we put him here. I won't feel like it's disrespectful to Eddie.
No, it's not. It's respectful.
Really, I just want everybody to know that if we put you on this list, bro, that's high thinking of you, bro, because that's what we do.
Yeah, you're on the list.
Yeah. Facts.
If Disco Inferno has a problem with it, though, man, he just come slide in my DMs, talk to me there, because I ain't gonna talk to you outside of that. Okay, so we got Eddie at 37. Let's go to 36. Who you all feeling looking at the jump?
This is gonna piss Chaz off.
He gonna say it. You gonna say it, ain't you?
Batista.
I knew it.
Ooh.
No. There's no way you put But you put Batista before you put Okada up there.
That's funny
But
because
I wouldn't put Okada that low either, though. I mean that high.
okay, I was gonna say Bailey.
Ooh.
She came across my mind too.
It's hard to argue the first woman to be a Grand Slam champion and she was Royal Rumble winner too. No, Becky, Charlotte, and Bailey. Yeah. It's hard to argue it, man. But I mean,
That's a valid point.
The level of impact that she's had, though, it pisses me off because it's like I want more for her.
Yes, and that's why I don't want to put her this low. I mean, this high up, because for that very reason, she's done well. We talking about it last week. She's done way more than than out of all the 4 horsewomen. She's done the most. She's accomplished the most. She may not have like the the number of times she may have done it, but like for like a Charlotte who's got 15, 14 championship reigns. But Charlotte does not have a Money in the Bank. Charlotte does not have there's certain things that Charlotte has not done that Bailey has done. Bailey is the only woman to Grand Slam who win everything that a woman can win. Period. And I just know you put her in that's a spot you save the top 25. She deserves a top 25 spot. That's Bailey another name. Bailey has not main evented WrestleMania. No. She is not.
You know what, Chaz? I like you. You know what? I'll agree with you. I think Flair. I'll change my stuff over. I'll say Charlotte.
I can't do that.
I knew he was going. I knew Damien.
I'm sorry. I mean, if it happened,
I knew he wasn't.
I disagree.
I knew, when you said it, I went, but looking at, like I said, looking at this list, I can see it. You can make arguments, and you can make arguments for any of these names.
I know you can, but nah, fam. Nah.
Looking at this list, I'm comfortable with that.
I can see. That's 3.
It is what it is.
Damon's like, not my list.
Not my list.
Not today, fam.
All right. Well,
I totally disagree with that one.
Charlotte Flair at 36. This sounds rough, but it is what it is.
You know it does. It kind of hurts.
This is harsh.
I mean, it's a harsh list. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Eddie and Charlotte right there on the list.
Damn, that's crazy seeing them that low, both of them.
When you look at the rest of the list, you're kind of like, oh damn, this is a tough list.
It is.
Okay,
we're dealing with literally 24 years of wrestlers to come in and out of companies. Yes, this is hard.
Hey, listen, he's been hanging on this list for a long time. I've been kind of pushing and forcing for him. 35 is Gunther. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that.
I was like, hey, I like him. I know he's gonna be great and successful, but hey, you gotta sit right now with your title run being so fresh. Yeah, you gotta sit at 35.
I think maybe Bobby Lashley should go next.
I ain't mad about that.
I think
at one
Bobby,
point, you know what? Here's my argument to it. Right, at one point in time, he legitimately had the Impact, the TNA, and he had he had another title that was in there too. He was holding all the titles. Was it tag titles at one time?
I don't know. Yeah, I know.
He was the dude. He was the face.
He was
MVP, and I forget who the other dude was. Sorry, I just can't remember. But
I don't know. I think just the happy-go-lucky Bobby thing kind of ruined it for me.
No, I Love My Sisters.
Yeah. I don't know, when you don't present him as just a legit badass, it just kind of went left for me. You know what I mean?
And they didn't really know what to do with him.
He's done a lot. And I wouldn't tell him to his face that I made him number 34, but I'm just saying.
That's why I'm not going to, because I'm still want him in my top 30. I'm gonna keep it $150. He got to be at least in the 30s. That Walking Armageddon, bro. That was it, bro.
No, that was a great. That bit him beautifully.
And he was beating the shit out of people outside of the ring in real life.
That was when his spear was getting vicious. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I still stand by 34.
Let's be real,
Him and
man.
I remember
No, and
I remember the picture because he got the headband on.
the Battle of the
Alright,
Billionaires.
Yeah. We shouldn't be talking about that, but yeah.
We shouldn't be, but hey, those guys' names were that. Hey, that was the dude. He was the dude, and he was the
Names
first guy
redacted.
listen. He was the first dude to really beat Umaga, and he was the first dude to break the lock, the master lock, right before he did the Impact stuff.
Well,
And he was running with it. He was an ECW champion. He had the United States Championship, right? And then he left. He went to Impact, and then he did his thing. I gotta fight for my man to go higher up. Also, veterans and fighting manuals, we gotta stick together. So I can't do that. If I'm gonna put a name in here, this might be the spot where I would put Brock Lesnar.
I was thinking about him too. Actually.
Yes, he was.
Brock, although Brock's impact, in the late 2000, the
Master Lock.
2010s, right, was amazing, and we can all agree to that. And the matches he did with Roman were awesome as well.
It was him and John Cena at the Great American Bash.
Right, and then even his match that he did with Samoa Joe at
that was really
Great
good.
Balls of Fire, and then you talk about his early stuff in the early 2000s, his impact when he came in and just destroyed Spike Dudley.
From day one, shit he did to poor Zach Gowen,
and then beating The Rock to carry on the title, But there was that period of time where he became the UFC champion. He left the whole entire thing, tried that thing in football, really was successful at it.
Did
right?
beat the streak. He did beat the
I think
streak.
30. Yeah, I think 35. Well,
So, and I think that's the reason why I think he should stay.
No,
He should, for that very reason.
You said because he beat the streak, he should be number 34.
No, I'm still just kind of like, nah, the hell with him.
Don't you do that and discredit the streak like it.
I think he needs to go up a little bit higher.
Don't do that. Like the streak was not the big thing for the 5 years.
Hey, listen. Listen, man, because we can agree that we can agree that Brock shouldn't have been the one to break the streak. It's either going to be A, Batista, or B, Roman. We can all I don't know if all four of us will agree that Brock should have been the person to break the streak. But I can guarantee that
hindsight 2020, yes.
Yeah. No, Brock shouldn't have been the one.
Hindsight 2020, Brock should have been, yes. Like at the time, no. But now looking back, Brock was the right person.
I don't know.
Because of the follow-up. I truly believe, and even Cena said it. I don't believe you still like Brock Lesnar after defeating the streak. If he does not beat the streak and he just goes into John Cena suplexing him 16 times, it don't hit it. It's not going to hit as much because months before we just saw him do the unthinkable. We watched we watched him do 2 matches. No, I'm sorry, not 2, but 4 matches back to back with DX and put on classics. No, I just that was the unthinkable. You gotta put that being the unthinkable, not the streak, but the fact is like we had put beating the streak was like winning the world title for like a good 7 years at WrestleMania. Like, let's keep it let's be for real.
No,
like
it's bigger than WrestleMania.
There were 2 main events. There were 2 main events of the show. There was the actual main event, and then there was the Undertaker match. And that was the case for 5 years straight. Because you had, especially from yes. So I'll go since 24. I think it was 23 was when they really started making it prevalent, right? That he was undefeated. Was like 23 or 22?
It was a little bit before that. I want to say
was it the Flair match?
Was it the Flair? No.
Yes, it was the Flair match because that's when he did the counting. Remember, Flair, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He started counting his fingers. Remember that shot?
It was before. No, it was before the American Badass. I promise you. And the reason I say that is because, like, it wasn't like they started mentioning it. It wasn't like this big deal.
Right, but right. But we didn't make it until 20.
We can agree. Okay, so we're gonna get off topic because we can agree that the streak is a big deal. I'm just gonna say then we can move on from Brock Lesnar because that's where this conversation really
is.
No,
we're right. We're
all right, cool.
We're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. We can sit there and talk about how great the streak was on a different episode.
And I agree. I can't put Batista this low yet either. Yeah, a little bit higher.
Then let me get Asuka at.
I was getting ready to say her.
I was about to say Asuka as well.
Asuka too. Yeah, Asuka at 34. I'm totally cool with that one.
Because she would have been my next pick anyway.
That's kind of same here too.
Asuka
I mean, I would have reversed her in Charlotte, but it is what it is.
I feel that. All right. So then, I
was thinking Jeff Hardy.
I was thinking Jeff as well.
I'm looking at Jeff and trying to like thumb through the rest of the list. Like, where exactly are we?
Actually, you know what? I disagree with myself. Yeah, I can go with Jeff.
I don't want to, but like you said, looking at this list, the people that are left over, it's like I don't want to put them in anything under 25.
I'm gonna be real. It's either Jeff or Tanahashi.
No, Jeff.
I thought we already put Tanahashi.
I know Tanahashi's already.
39.
Did I forget to put him on my list?
Yeah, he's on the other part of the list.
Wait, what number was he?
39.
39.
Oh, yeah, he was. I forgot to write him in. Damn. So I'm looking at my paper list. I'm like, I forgot to put that number in.
Did it?
I'm glad I'm writing this down as we go.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with Jeff.
Yeah, I'm definitely cool with Jeff. Because there's a couple other people I'd definitely put above him.
Like Trish. Should.
Trish had 30. Wait.
Trish is 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 44, but she should go above Jeff Hardy, but that's just neither here nor there. That's me being an asshole. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Okay.
All right, so 32, right?
32.
Yep, 32.
Ooh.
Miz.
Ooh.
Nah.
No way.
No.
Yo.
I'd rather put that. We have to put it. Look, if he's going to be on this part of the list, 26 at best.
Yeah,
like, seriously.
There's no way. Like, Chaz, like, I love that you want to throw out the Miz. There's no way that you're putting the Miz below Bianca Belair.
He's got a point
Fair
there.
point.
Right
He
now.
does.
He's
have
got
a-
a fucking
Fair point.
fair point.
Fair. No, you're fair. That's fair. That's fair.
He's makes
Because
a
if you come
valid
to me
ass
and you
point.
be like, well, she won the main event. So did Miz.
Right? When nobody thought he was going to even
Miz,
gain
yeah,
him.
you know what?
And he beat peak John Cena.
He did.
He did. Yes, he did. But he's not black.
I know that's the only reason that.
He's not black. Minus 50 points.
Nakamura?
I'm okay with Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm okay with Shinsuke. Shinsuke was my other. Besides Miz, I had Miz and Shinsuke. As I'm looking at the list, and I was like, let's just shoot Miz.
Like, yo, maybe I can get him to agree with him and just push Bianca.
I did. I literally just shot the name out there. I really wanted to go with Shinsuke, but I just shot Miz to see where it would go.
We all turned so quick on that name. Nah,
No, we
absolutely not.
All right. Well, then
Joe?
you put Nah, man. I would put
a little bit further up.
That's why I
yeah.
put
Yeah.
Beth Phoenix.
That Phoenix.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's do that. That doesn't. No, that's that actually sits well with me. Actually, wow, that's funny. She's further up than her husband.
I mean, she's a better wrestler than her husband, but that's neither here nor there.
Whoa!
She is. Don't you dare say not. She is.
Wow!
She is.
Wow!
I'm not saying Chaz is right, but I'm not saying Chaz is wrong.
That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed. Cool. What's the next number? That's all I needed, dog. Number 30.
Number 30.
That's all I needed. He said, I don't agree with him, but I don't disagree. And that's all I needed to hear from Twitch. All right. Oh, jeez. Wheezy.
This is also tough for me to say, but John Moxley at 30.
I was getting ready
about to say that.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be in the top 25.
I did too,
but
just because of the Shield. I wanted all Shield
it's
members
not
at
even
least top
just that.
25.
Like, let's just all right. Look. I ain't an AEW fan, but let's put a little bit of respect on his name. You know,
Yeah, that's his company. That's his company.
Like, you know, New Japan champion, AEW champion, WWE champion. Like, you know, he's done a lot, dude. You're right. AEW is his company.
I'm pretty sure he's a Tournament of Death winner if anybody watches CZW.
He probably is.
Yeah,
Probably
not to mention,
so.
you know, New Japan, Game Changer. Like,
Yeah. Several titles in New Japan.
Yep.
But I'm okay with that. It is what it is.
Now we're moving into now we in the top. We in the top 30 now.
Which makes it a whole lot harder.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Hold on, did we put Mickey on here yet?
No.
Nah, Mickey has not made this list yet.
I got yelled at for
Put
that.
her there now.
I think I can put her on there.
Put her, yeah,
I
Mickey.
can agree.
You can put Mickey, yes.
So we
29,
put
Mickey.
So we put Mickey there. Trish is already on it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's
44.
what I thought.
I'm happy with Mickey James. Also, because she follows me on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I did not. All right, y'all not gonna like my name. I'm about to say.
All right, what you got?
It's coming out of left field, but I can. Kurt Angle.
I want to fight you.
I know.
He
I want
popped
to
in my
fight
head
you.
for us. The messed up part, Chaz, is he did pop in my head just a moment ago.
I'll
I'm
fight
just-
both of you.
It's hard. And look, this is coming from a Kurt fan. Like, dog,
Same.
I love Kurt. And like, you can never go. I don't tolerate Kurt Angle slander. All right, I don't tolerate Kurt Angle slander. First of all, that's an Olympian gold medalist, and that's a shoot. Okay, that's a real Olympian. But on top of the fact, he's just a all around great entertainer. Just take out the wrestling part, take out all of it. Man is an entertainer. But
you know what?
It's hard to look at all these names, y'all. It's not. That's just the thing. Looking at the list and what we've done so far.
We gotta hold off. Nah, we gotta hold off.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No,
Okay, but
no.
He's top 25.
I mean, most of these people are top 25. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
I'm still looking. Listen,
There's 50 of these lists.
listen.
50
I'm letting
names we
Chaz
put in top 25.
I'm letting Chaz keep putting his name and keep pushing his name as far as she wants. At this point, though, man, with the level of pedigree that we're talking about, Bianca Belair has to be at 29.
Yeah, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, Bianca.
I'm like, we're letting this man. Yo, you got to push her to the top 30, okay? That's what you get.
Wait, well, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta see what.
Bianca, though, who did we say?
There was 3 against 1. Chaz, you lost.
But who are? Wait. Well, the other women. What about the other women? Who
you lost?
Are all the other women on the board though?
You lost. No,
But it's
they're
all
not.
the other. Who else is not left? Who else is left?
You got Becky Lynch,
AJ
Sasha
Lee,
Banks,
Sasha
AJ
Banks.
Lee. Like, I'm sorry, no.
I would put AJ before I put Bianca on there.
You're
AJ
smoking
Lee
crack.
has not.
You are
AJ Lee
smoking
has
crack.
not.
You
What is
are
AJ Lee?
smoking dope.
Twitch,
AJ
dog. What is compare
Wholeheartedly.
AJ
I
Lee's
love
career to
you.
Bianca?
I love you wholeheartedly.
AJ Lee was the longest running Divas champion.
Yeah, you are.
And-
No.
Not to
No,
mention,
she's
like-
not. That's Nikki Bella.
Well, okay, so
It's
she had it at
Nikki
one time.
Bella. She is not. No,
The
she is
start
not.
Of the Divas Revolution starts with AJ Lee.
It does.
Oh no, it starts with Paige.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
It
No.
started with AJ. She was the
It started with
anti-diva.
AJ, bro.
I love you wholeheartedly, Chaz, and I agree with
Oh.
Bianca Belair being this high on the list, but this is the end of the line.
Oh my goodness, this is insane.
I know
You
you're
are
not
getting-
for her, man. But
You
this
are
is where
not
it's
getting both Batista and Bianca Belair. No.
Damn.
Fine. That's you know what? Fine.
Damn.
Fine. Fine. But I still feel like main eventing WrestleMania, okay, is more of a bigger deal than being the longest Divas champion. The belt that really no one in the world cares about nowadays. You say like, I'm the longest reigning
And-
Divas champion.
and
Congratulations. You
And
were
I look at
it's
and I
an
look at
ass
getting-
champion.
And I look at getting women's wrestling where it is today over main eventing WrestleMania.
Triple H.
Ooh, Triple H at 27.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smoking.
I'm not
dick.
against.
That is
I quit. I don't want
wanna-
to do. I don't even want to do this anymore. I don't want to play anymore. I
if he's not-
quit.
if you know what? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No,
Like,
you're right.
I don't
No,
wanna-
yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not mad. Like he's in that. Like if he's in that 20
Yeah.
to 27. Yeah, but I don't know if he's 27 though because
I don't think he's 27.
the end of the
either.
era match alone for me was like
Oh, well, because
it's that match. Like
Thank
I
yeah,
can't.
because
Thank you.
I don't want to put him.
He's
like,
the only person to
I don't
face
wanna
Taker
put-
3 times
I don't wanna
at
put him
WrestleMania.
I don't want to put Miz above him. Like,
Miz is the bar. I'm just gonna be real. Miz is
yeah.
26.
yeah,
just be real.
Miz is 26.
Miz is
So
26.
who is in between?
Miz
Between Miz and the rest of the list,
Yeah, who's in between
Kenny.
Bianca and Miz? That's the question.
oh, come on.
Fuck.
Kenny.
I think you know what? I'm gonna be real.
No, no,
Kenny-
no, no,
Kenny's
no,
not
no.
going.
What?
Look. You know how I feel about Kenny, and even Chris Jericho. I have to put him in the top 25.
No. You put them 25. You put them in the top 15. You put Jericho in the top 10. Or at least you make the argument. You make the
Yeah, you
argument.
could.
I like you top 20.
No,
Don't
you
disrespect Jericho like that as much as he disrespects himself.
Jericho is top 5.
as much as Jericho disrespects himself, you cannot disrespect him. In this
I'm trying-
conversation,
I'm
in
trying
this
not to.
conversation,
In this
I'm trying
conversation,
not to.
in this conversation, I'm gonna go. It's got to be
some stupid Cliff.
Bobby Lashley.
I was thinking him too. I was-
but I
I was
don't
thinking Bobby
know.
Talking Armageddon was great, and
Still not
his
done?
championship runs
Okay.
have not been great in WWE.
They haven't been horrible though.
They haven't been bad, but like, again, if we're saying that Miz, okay, if we're saying Miz is 26, right?
Yeah.
And we're saying that Bobby
Can we not
Lashley's
say that,
title
though?
runs have been okay.
Yeah, you're right.
But,
No,
but
you're right.
here's the thing. But can we not put Miz at 26? Can we
No.
not say that?
No.
Miz is the bar. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Right, which is fair. Right. And what I'm saying
He's
is,
either 26 or 25. Like,
and that's
That's
fair.
it.
I'd rather, but I'm just saying for the sake of the argument, do we have to, are we dead set on putting Miz at 26? Because if not, we
Now
can
he's gotta
put
go
another
25.
name at 26 and Miz can go later down the line.
Then who?
Okay. Then Bobby
I'm just
Lashley.
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know. I say I don't know who. I'm just putting it out there trying to get, create
So
some
are you trying to
conversation.
say we should find another 27 and put Bobby Lashley as 26?
Yes.
Unpopular
now that you
opinion,
say that.
JBL.
That's
I'm not
fair.
against that.
I'm
not
not. That's perfect. No, that's perfect.
JBL? Okay.
JBL Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
Yes, because
All
there's
right.
not a
All right.
there's
There you go.
there's no way you putting JBL as great as JBL over Bobby Lashley.
That is true.
And you can flip flop those two.
You could.
You can put Bobby then JBL, or you can put. I think those are two is like they're in that weird spot of
interchangeable
they're interchangeable because both of them were on the cusp of that main event top tier talent.
Yeah.
Like they were there. Like let's just say
JBL
like they were there. JBL and Undertaker. That's when everybody was a believer of JBL.
JBL was the heel. Like
right.
Like the heel.
Exactly.
If John Cena was the dude for 10 years carrying the company, 12 years carrying the company, JBL was his nemesis. Kurt Angle and JBL were his dudes that were always there, like finding a way to foil him. So
especially those first 5 years. Those first 5 years between what you call it, 05 to at least to 2010. Yes. Yeah. If you're looking at Cena's Rogue Gallery, you're looking at Edge, you're looking at JBL, you're looking at wow.
The other guy we just said.
Kurt. Yeah.
So that guy.
Not say, bro. I'm looking at y'all, but like his face is in my brain. I'm like, what is his man's name? But that's Bobby, JBL, Bobby. Y'all decided.
Okay, look. You know the funny part about this is I am surprised that it only took 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
Dude, I was expecting this to go on for like 3 or 4. Like,
now we're in the top 25.
We're gonna have
now the top 25 will take us. That's gonna take us longer.
And the funny part is for you guys, I will actually be driving home from Baltimore when you guys get to watch this, and I'll be doing the top 25. So you're gonna get someone else is gonna have to do all the writing stuff that's down here on the bottom, like our ticker.
I'll do it. I'll be.
But let's.
I'll be holding. Yeah. I won't.
You'll be what?
Be able to do it because I'll be holding my new Infinite Plus championship.
There you go.
Yeah, he'll be stuttering and stammering. So he thinks he's gonna be holding the Infinite Plus championship, which is absolutely not gonna be happening. But more importantly, here's things that will be happening. A recap of what we just did. So, let's hop through this list real quick. So for our honorable mentions, we're gonna go back to them again, right? Swerve Strickland, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kota Ibushi, Jay Briscoe, China, Awesome Kong, the Bella Twins, and then Bully Ray. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to be like, well, Bully Ray should at least be in the top 50. Like, cool, whatever. We're going to go down from 50 on, right? So Finn Balor, Lita, Rob Van Dam, Paige, Bray Wyatt, Will Ospreay, Trish Stratus, Edge, Sting, Dolph Ziggler, Gail Kim, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Booker T. Moving from 37 on, Eddie Guerrero, Charlotte Flair, Gunther, Asuka, Jeff Hardy, Shinsuke Nakamura, Beth Phoenix, Jon Moxley, Mickie James, Bianca Belair. 27 will be JBL, and 26 will be Bobby Lashley. So there's your
crazy
so far.
Like, when you're reading off some of these names at the very bottom, I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? Yo, you said Stone Cold honorable mention, I was like, oh, he gonna come and hunt us down.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's a thing. But yeah, that's our list. We know you guys are gonna argue with us, but argue amongst yourselves, or even just leave comments here and argue with us there, because that's what we'd rather have you guys do. Thank you guys for checking out part 1 of our list from 50 to 26 of greatest wrestlers since 2000. You guys know what to do. Check out all of our stuff that's going on. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, check us out on Twitch. You guys can also go check us out on Amazon Music, and you guys even listen to us on that dumb app with the stupid jingle that goes iHeartRadio or however it goes. right? Buy our merch on foryourwear.com. Even check us out on prowrestlingtees.com. Do that stuff. Talk to your mom about us. Talk to your dad about us, your uncles, your aunties, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, and even your enemies, because, hey, we love haters too. You're doing all that stuff,
Yes, we do.
and you're, signed up to all the stuff, or really you're just kind of waiting for the outro. You're, waiting for this to really end, and then you're checking out another episode. Cool.
Hey.